Many fantasy footballers are already looking forward to the 2022 season, and nothing marks the start of the new league year better than 2022 NFL free agency, and there's sure to be a lot of moves this offseason between quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs, and tight ends. So by the end of this video, you're going to understand 5 of my most valuable offseason targets and why I'm targeting them and which card sets of theirs I am targeting specifically. So let's dig in. All right, so we're going to start off with a wide receiver that is shown to be quarterback proof, and that is, but before we do, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a single step on the quest, that little bell notification icon, and hit the thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Appreciate you guys. 2019 rookie Diontae Johnson on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Diontae Johnson was an early third-round pick from Toledo. He's 5'10", 183 pounds, runs a 4.53. He was known as one of the most electric route runners and playmakers in college football. He finished number 4 in target share and number 5 in receptions with a retirement-bound Ben Roethlisberger. Now with the Steelers set to release Juju to free agency and either bring in a veteran QB, promote Mason Rudolph, or draft a quarterback like a Malik Willis or a Kenny Pickett from hometown Pittsburgh, it doesn't really matter though. Diontae has proven to be quarterback proof. As a rookie with Mason Rudolph in 14 games, he commanded an almost 20% target share and ranked number 1 in target separation. Needless to say, this guy knows how to get free. He's an incredibly advanced route runner. He's only 25.3 years old, and he's currently got a 34.9 or 4th round ADP, but he's got the potential to finish as a first round wide receiver. He finished as 2021's number 8 overall wide receiver with 1,390 air yards. He also finished number 6 in yards after the catch with 502. And I absolutely love the 2019 rookie ticket auto design. And right now his prices are very favorable. You're looking at rookie ticket autos of him going for around $20. That is incredibly cheap in the big scheme of things, especially for a 2019 product and a wide receiver of his pedigree and talent level. I also really like the 2019 optics with that rated rookie logo and that thick cardstock. And right now his 2019 optic autograph cards are still going for around $20, $25. In some situations you can find them. The optic hollows, the prism silvers, the field level silvers, and other short print serial number cards from 2019 look incredible. The optic is considerably more rare. Absolutely love targeting that set of Diontae Johnson. All right, next up, let's talk about a running back, and this is a little bit more of a sleeper pick. It's a guy currently going in around 16th round of your fantasy draft with an ADP of 192, but he's got the potential to finish as a top 10 or top 15 running back, and that is Keyshawn Vaughn of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's a 2020 rookie. He's very versatile, 5'10", 214 pounds, drafted in the 3rd round from Vanderbilt. So he was actually dominant at Vanderbilt in 2018 and 2019 with over 1,000 rushing yards. He's a solid zone rusher with plus speed and burst. He's got good vision. He's shifty. He can catch the ball much better than Ronald Jones. Tampa Bay has one of the best offensive lines in the NFL with Ali Marpet, Tristan Wirfs, and Donovan Smith. Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones are set to be free agents this year. Leonard Fournette is due a nice contract somewhere, and I believe the Bucs want to invest that money elsewhere because Bruce Arians has even come out and publicly said he has got a high level of confidence in Keyshawn Vaughn, and Keyshawn Vaughn has broke out on a very small scale in certain games this past year, coming down the stretch when he stepped in for injured Lombardi Lenny and Ronald Jones. Keyshawn is set to be a starting back in 2022. He's currently with that ADP of 192. I could see him finish as a top 10 to 15 running back potentially. It's just a really nice breakout candidate for the availability he has on his rookie cards from 2020. You could really dig into those autograph cards, the rookie ticket autos of him from 2020. Some really nice stuff, even serial numbered autograph on-card autograph cards of him. Even look at National Treasures or Immaculate or Flawless. Those cards are still going for under $100. In some cases, you can find them for $10, $15, $20, just incredibly cheap. He's basically being valued as a nobody right now. And I believe that is going to change dramatically in 2022 at some point this year. All right, next up, we've got 26-year-old Cedric Wilson Jr. on the Dallas Cowboys. And part of this decision is driven by market size of the Dallas Cowboys, having the largest market size, largest fan base in the NFL, being America's team. And Cedric Wilson is a 6th-round pick from Boise State in 2018. But, I mean, this man was a big play threat. He was dangerous with the ball in his hands. He averaged an incredible 19.2 yards per reception and commanded a 30% target share in college, and forced 12 missed tackles, the 13th most among 153 draft-eligible receivers. He ended his senior season in college averaging 3.74 yards per route run, number 2 in the 2018 draft class. Fast forward to today, Cedric Wilson was an absolute monster coming down the stretch in 2021, filling in for Michael Gallup, commanding at least 5 targets in each of his last 7 starts. He capped off his stellar 2021 season with 5 catches for 62 receiving yards on 10 targets during wildcard weekend. The Boise State product finished 20th in yards per route run, dating back to week 8. Cedric Wilson's high-end play is sure to make him a factor in real-life roster construction for the Dallas Cowboys. Both he and Michael Gallup are free agents this offseason, making it unlikely both return to Big D. However, Michael Gallup is coming off a late-season torn ACL. And there's been trade rumors surrounding Amari Cooper. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has expressed frustration with Amari Cooper's performance relative to his contract. The Cowboys can save $20 million against the cap and only eat $2 million in dead money by releasing or trading Amari Cooper after June 1st. Therefore, Cedric Wilson could end up being the Dallas Cowboys' number 2 wide receiver behind CeeDee Lamb in 2022, an offense that we know is prolific. It's important to note that Dak Prescott ranked number 2 in the NFL with a 63.7 red zone completion rate. He also ranked number 3 in the NFL with a 70% play action completion rate, number 7 in pressure completion percentage rate, number 4 overall in true completion percentage, number 5 in true passer rating, and top 10 in both passing yards and passing touchdowns. And Cedric Wilson, being the number 2, could have an absolute monster season. Based on his current ADP of the 14th round, he could go up to as high as the 5th round by the start of 2022, leading to a potential major breakout. With Cedric Wilson sliding to the 6th round, the availability of his cards are somewhat limited, so I absolutely love targeting the rookie ticket autos of him. He's got 2 different variations. The prices are very, very favorable right now. I believe they're going to increase dramatically based on the scarcity of round overall of his rookie cards. You can look at some certified rookie cards of him. A lot of those are serial numbered, have color mats, look nice. Also the prism, he is printed in the prism, so that is definitely a key target of his as well. Those are my favorite targets for him. All right, next up, I've got one of the more interesting tight end selections, and this one is a bit of a roll of the dice, but I believe he's one of the best wide receiving tight ends in the NFL, and that is Mike Gesicki on the Miami Dolphins. And right now, he slid all the way back to the 9th round in most fantasy drafts with a 9th round ADP. However, he was an early 2nd round pick in 2018 from Penn State. He's got crazy measurables at 6'6", 247, one of the largest wingspans and catch radiuses in the NFL. He runs a 4.5 speed. And he plays more like a wide receiver than a tight end. He plays a lot of his time at wide receiver. In fact, in a lot of ways, he's more like a wide receiver, and defenses also guard him as a giant slot wide receiver. He was number 1 in slot snaps in 2021, number 5 in air yard share, and number 3 in unrealized air yard share. So a lot of his efficiency and production metrics are, somewhat driven by the up and down quarterback play of the Miami Dolphins between Tua Tagovailoa and Jacoby Brissett in 2021. He is set to be a free agent this offseason, and he is requesting the Miami Dolphins pay him like a wide receiver. And historically, tight ends have been paid much lower than wide receivers. However, they have to do both run and pass blocking plus wide receiving, and he does even more wide receiving. So I'm personally hoping that he gets traded and that he gets a big contract somewhere else, and maybe he takes a one-year prove it or lose it deal with a team that would be a massive quarterback upgrade for him to realize his true ceiling, because he has a tremendous potential. Mike Gesicki being a 2018 rookie, love those rookie ticket autos, of course, but his optic cards are wonderful. It's one of my favorite cards to target is optic hollows, optic on-card autographs. Those are awesome cards. Also, the select silver prisms and all the variations of Prism, of course, and you can look at some more rare stuff like National Treasures and Immaculate from 2018, which is a nice set as well. There are some very nice cards available for him that are very affordable prices that I believe are due to increase in the future, whether it's this offseason due to a massive quarterback upgrade or due to overperformance compared to his current ADP of the 9th round. All right, so we're going to finish off with a quarterback today in today's video, and that is going to be a 2021 rookie, a guy I'm really excited about. He's in not a great team situation right now, but this guy has an incredible athletic profile, incredible talent profile, and that is Davis Mills on the Houston Texans. Davis Mills was a 5-star recruit from high school. He ranked the top QB in his class. He played 0 in 2017, redshirted 2018, only appeared in 1 game for 2 attempts. 2019, started 6 of 8 games after the starter was injured against Washington State. He set a school record with 504 passing yards, only 5 games in 2020 due to the pandemic shortened season. Therefore, when he came into the NFL, he was drafted with the Texans' first pick of the 2021 draft in the 3rd round, and he was immediately thrust in 2021 due to Tyrod Taylor being injured in week 2. By week 5, he threw for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions against the Patriots. So Davis Mills is the first rookie quarterback to throw for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Belichick's Patriots defense. Tyrod came back in November with Mills to backup, but by December, head coach gave Mills starter for the rest of the season. Mills finished the year with 2,664 passing yards, setting franchise record for most passing yards in a season by a rookie QB. Mills had the best deep ball and clean pocket completion percentages of all the rookie QBs. Number 4 and number 7 overall in the NFL as a rookie. And he had the highest EPA of all the 2021 rookie quarterbacks, even Mac Jones. He ran a 4.86 on his pro day, so he's not quite as slow as like a Tom Brady or Kyle Trask. He does have a little bit of mobility. He showed enough mobility. His passing mechanics are incredible, very accurate, has different arsenal of throws between short, intermediate, and deep. He's very smart, so he makes good decisions for his little experience that he has, and he is good at finding the open receiver and going through his scan progressions quickly. His current ADP is dirt bottom at 225/quarterback 31. He may even go undrafted in some of your fantasy drafts, which is wild to me, and that's because the starting quarterback for 2022 has not been announced for the Houston Texans. So I believe as soon as this announcement comes out that he is the starting quarterback, because, catch this, guys, with Deshaun Watson gone, right? Tyrod Taylor is flamed out. He's a bust, okay? He's not the answer. Davis Mills will break out. The Texans get the number 3 overall pick in the draft this year. They're already projected to take one of the best offensive tackles in the draft. That's going to get some Mills some time in the backfield. Also, in the 2nd round, now they're projected to draft a stud wide receiver at number 35, Jahan Dotson, who has looked electric in college. So they know what they've got, and they're trying to build around Davis Mills. They got the steal of the draft in the 3rd round, taking him behind all these other 2021 rookie QBs. And if they do draft this way, then it's sending a clear message that they're wanting to build around Davis Mills because they believe he is their future franchise quarterback. And if I can invest in that guy now, it's a little tricky with the limited product available for him, but I love investing in his rated rookies. If I can find some of those serial numbered Spectras, if I could potentially find some of those rookie ticket autos that are just coming out now, but just going well under the radar because he's not even being drafted in fantasy drafts. If those autograph cards and those short print serial number cards or even short print rated rookies and stuff are going super undervalued, then I'm going to be putting the hammer down on Davis Mills this offseason for sure. So guys, leave me a comment. Let me know which was your favorite investment target that I presented today. Who are you investing in this offseason? Who would you like to see me do a deep dive on? And maybe I'll feature them in an upcoming video because we're going to be doing a lot more of these. I'll see you guys in that next one. Peace. Oh yeah. We're going to be live tonight with the Hitman. Let's go, baby.